All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Ethan. That's a 602 crate late model, and this is the Fast Farm. All right, so this will not be a long video, but we got to do an update, right? Because it's been a minute, and we were supposed to race this last Saturday. I put on social media that we were going to be racing. I was excited about it. I also did an update on our Facebook page. So if you went to the racetrack and you were looking for us, you should probably follow our Facebook page to keep up with stuff like that, because we weren't there. I don't know if you noticed or not, but we were not there. So long story short, I had to make some changes during the week. Last week was a long week. By long week, I mean long week. I had a class I had to go to along with my normal work schedule, and it put me behind. But we didn't have a whole lot of damage. We just had like a few things that we had to like kind of patch. One of those being that right there. That's the nose damage from where I got into that other race car. And what else did I have to fix? Was there something else? Oh, just some unloading damage. So whenever we pulled it out of the trailer, the nose hung and that pulled through the plastic. So you can see it's got rivets on it right there. That's a repair job there. So I got that taken care of. I thought we were gonna be in good shape. The car was back in order. It was ready for one final ride, or what we're thinking was gonna be the final ride. We're not really sure. There's still a lot of up in the air about that. But I decided I needed to rescale the car because I made some changes. I made some odd and end things with some springs. I'm doing all this on forward facing, so this is tough here. Springs and shocks. I did a few things, odd and end things, to try to make a difference. Try to get the car to turn. Because at Clarksville, we've always had a hard time turning the dang race car, with the exception of the toilet bowl feature, where the car turned very, very well. Very, very well. Remember that? We couldn't get traction. My, how far we have come. Anyways, long story short, we took this race, we were gonna put it on the scales, and I noticed it was towed out. It's towed out pretty hard. We had one tire. It's supposed to be towed out some, but it was noticeably towed out. Right? But it didn't make sense, right? Because I thought I hit the guy the other night with just this. I didn't think I ever made contact here. This wheel and tire and everything was clean, so it didn't make sense. I didn't think to even check toes and all that stuff, because I didn't feel like I made wheel-to-wheel contact with the guy. But if you will look here, that sucker's twisted pretty good. This is the upper control arm. That's your ball joint, for those people that don't know, spindle. And of course, I don't have really great light on it, but it's certainly not supposed to be the way that it is right now. It's not good. The dead giveaway was the powder coating on the control arm. I don't know how good or whatever you can see, but the powder coating on the control arm, I noticed it was flaked, and I pretty much knew right away, hey, that sucker's bent. Also, you can look at it and see that it is bent. You can tell that it is not right because of the way that it is. Does that make sense? You get what I'm saying? Okay. The real question is now, is that it? Is that it for us for this year? And to answer that question, I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. I don't have a clue, to be honest with you. I mean, obviously I don't want it to be, but there's not a lot of races left, right? So there's only just like a handful of races left, so I don't really know. We certainly can't do it this Saturday. And the reasoning for that, as I have been saying for quite some time, is the kid is on the way. We're super due right now to have a child on the earth. The only race really that I would even consider leaving my newborn and pregnant wife, or newborn and freshly not pregnant wife. I don't know, what's the word for that? Does anyone know that? That's a tough one. I'm not gonna leave the house for just like a rinky-dink race. But I will, and I have her blessing. You guys just know this. I have her blessing. If everything's good. And I'm a smart man. I know when things are good or when they're not good. If everything goes good and everything's smooth, like we have the kid like probably within the next few days, then we will race the $5,000 to win Quicksilver 602 race at Clarksville, October 29th. But like I said, that's up in the air. And if I'm being honest, the likelihood of that happening is probably 30, not, now I gotta do math. 30-70 to the no. I just don't know. Everything's kind of getting pushed behind. So we may have raced our last race for the 2022 season, which is sad, right? It's not good. It's been a long year, right? It's definitely, this was our learning year. This was the year that we were going to get into it and try to figure out things and just learn. Like, we weren't really too worried about trying to get wins and things like that. But it's definitely a long year. And I do feel like we were, I guess what you're supposed to say is, were you better at the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year? And I really don't know the answer to that question. I don't know the answer to that question. We had a lot of silly stuff break and a lot of like just dumb things happen this season. So I don't know, but we'll do a full season review later. I just wanted to give you guys an update on everything at the house and what's going on and will we race again and are we going to race again and all that kind of stuff. And I need to get a video out. The other thing I wanted to say to you real quick is this. Obviously the race vlog is about to wrap up. Whether we race another race or whether we don't have many races left for the season. We're still going to try to put out the race vlogs. Obviously, I've still got things I want to do around the garage, and this is what I enjoy doing the most, race vlogs. They're super easy, and I just like them. So, but you've probably noticed if you're here for the race vlogs, usually that we are doing video game content and some NASCAR content now. Just diversity, man. Just trying to diversify. And we are now eligible for monetization. So that's a big thank you to everybody that has ever watched this channel and has ever subscribed to this channel. So this is it. Like, we're here now. So we are now, in my mind, it's if you're getting paid for anything, no matter how much you're getting paid, it's a job. So it's a job now, and I'm going to treat it like one. So I'm going to try to put out more content pretty consistently. It may not always be this because, like I say, we're headed into the off season. There's not a lot to do with her, but like the other content, you're going to see a ton of it. So it's just kind of part of the game. And if you actually came for that content and then you stumbled upon this content, welcome. We're glad to have you. This is our favorite thing to do. The other stuff, really good for views and kind of fun to do, really, honestly. I don't mind it at all. But I've rambled enough. I'm done rambling. This video was there's nothing here. Like I say, just want to give you guys some updates on everything. And I don't know, just let you know. Just let you know what's popping off over here at the Fast Farm. One last thing to think about. The PRESHEATEYA program is about to expire. This is about to be over with. So all these names are going to come off of the race car. And we're going to start anew next year. So if you guys are interested, $25 gets your name on the car, and every additional $25 gets you a star. And also, I'm sending out like a Christmas present type deal to those people, and only they will know what they're going to get. Sean Cole, you're already on the car for next year. Stickers didn't come in time for this year. We'll get you on for next year. You will ride the entire year with us next year. Sean Cole already on the car for next year, so, but he's still going to get the Christmas present this year, and he'll get it next year. I guess if you make a last-minute donation, you get both, right? I don't know. Anyways, want to let you guys know about that. And as always, if you're looking to sponsor a race car, this one's here. This one's here for you to do that. I'm not sure who stays and who goes for next year. Obviously, those sexy people are going to stay. I'm not sure who else is going to stay on board. Haley's will stay. Maybe. Yeah, it's been a good year. All these people are awesome, and they definitely helped us out a ton. And we've got some other people that we didn't ever get the decals in for that we have to add on here, but they'll be on the car automatically next year as well. Let's stop all this talk about next year and let's end this video now before things get stupid. I love each and every single one of you. Hopefully we get to race one more. If not, I love you all, and thanks for the support this season. We're going to do a wrap-up video anyway. I'm going to stop rambling. I love each and every single one of you, but now I got to go. Bye.